Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another Horus Heresy battle report. We are playing the Sudden Strike mission at 3,000 points, and myself is commanding the White Guards, an army we haven't seen on the tabletop for at least a few months, so I'm excited to show off all the new units which we have in my list. I've built a very diverse list. We are playing the Saga Mazan Rite of War, which there's a lot to talk about, obviously at a competitive scene, just because it is so good. But look, I've mixed it up. We have big units of Ebon Keshik, which we don't normally see. We obviously have the bikes as well, which you don't leave home without when you are playing White Scars, and a couple of newly painted units, thanks to my good friend Pete. Now, as for my opponent, we have Kieran back in the studio. Big shout out to him for filling in, obviously, in the last couple of weeks, because we have had Stevie G with a nasty flu, and obviously Jose has come out of surgery just a few weeks ago. Nothing major. He is back on track and will be in the studio very shortly. So big thanks to Kieran for filling in those gaps. He will be leading, obviously, the Death Guards, and the army itself will be commanded or led by Typhon. A very tough list to get through, so it's all about speed versus resilience in this game. But before that, let's go straight onto lists, with the Death Guard list coming up first.
Hey guys, Kieran back in the SN studio again for another Horus Heresy battle report. You know what it is. Today, as part was already mentioned, I am going to be taking the 14th Legion, the Death Guard. I have played them once before in the past, and I have taught a game with them before in the past, so I am a little bit more familiar with the rules of them, so, you know, don't give me too much leeway. So we're going to go straight onto the list. Today I am going to be taking the Reaping rather than the other Rite of War. I think it's called the Creeping Death, something like that, I'm not sure. Some of you might say why in a minute when you start seeing the list. Personally, I think it's not so impressive as the other one is. You know, having to always take dangerous terrain tests, especially if you're in my deployment zone, it can be quite, you know, feel bad. So I'm taking the Reaping, which makes my heavy support squad's troops. I can give everyone rad grenades, or every character rad grenades, and I can also take veteran squads as troops as well. But we're here for the heavy weapon squads, really. That's what we really want. So let's move on to my HQ choices then for today. So for my Warlord, and my only HQ choice today, it's going to be Calas Typhon, there we go. He's soon to be Typhus, but Calas Typhon. He will be joined by a retinue of Deathshroud Terminators, the only way to do it. Unfortunately, here in the studio, we don't have one with a banner, so there will not be one making them line. But it's okay, we don't need it. We're going to run in forward. Well, we're going to, as fast as we can, go in forward and kill as many people as we can. So yeah, that's my HQ, my only HQ. So moving on to my troops, we're going to troops because it's nice and easy. I have one heavy support squad in my troops with all missile launchers. There'll be 9 of them in that squad to be exact. The sergeant will have Artificer armor and Toxin bombs. I think Toxin bombs are very good for 10 points. If a big unit charges you, the fact that they can roll a 1 and just suffer an instant wound is very good. So Toxin bombs for him. I have another 10-man squad with absolutely nothing on them. They're going to be my backfielders. Hopefully, you know, grab a sneaky objective here and there, and you know, backfielders do what they do. Then my other heavy support, tactical squad is going to be the last 2. Are going to be almost exactly the same. So sergeants are going to have Toxin bombs. They are going to have Artificer armor, and they are going to have power weapons. However, one squad is going to have a Vexilla, and this will be my main squad that will be trying to run forward and grab an upfield objective. They are running in a dedicated transport of a Rhino with Dozer Blades. Before I forget to mention, the heavy support squad also has a dedicated transport of a Rhino with Dozer Blades. Again, just to move around those objectives, and the fact with my Death Guard I can just jump out the Rhino, shoot my rockets like I don't care, and then maybe next turn jump back in if I need be, is always very good. Moving on to my elite choices, I do have one Contemptor Dreadnought with dual multi-melters in his fist, not multi-melters, 2 Meltaguns, sorry, in his fists. I then have a Apothecarion Detachment with 2 Apothecaries, one of which has been upgraded to have a Power Sword because we play with strict WYSIWYG here. And then I do have a Techmarine Covenant as well, with a single Techmarine with an Augury Scanner. This is obviously going to go with the heavy support squad of missiles, just so in case Powder does want night fighting, I do have some ability there. And if he doesn't want night fighting, it's okay, because that gives him +1 to their ballistic skill, making them ballistic skill 5, which is always nice to have. Moving on to my heavy support choices now, I do have 2 identical units of Grave Wardens with a Proteus Land Raider dedicated transport. One of which has been, sorry, not one of which, one of the Grave Wardens in each squad has been upgraded with a heavy Alchem Flamer. 3 of them in the Grave Warden squad, sorry, including the Sergeant, have been given Power Fists, whereas the other 2 have Chainfists. Other than that, they've also been given Toxin Bombs, because again, Toxin Bombs, masters of chemical warfare, we love to see it. And then for my final heavy support choice, I do have a Land Raider Spartan, as unfortunately the Deathshroud, from what I saw, can't take a dedicated transport of a Spartan, at least unless you go above or below the 5-man limit. I'm not sure, I didn't actually fully check that, but you know what, it's okay. It's fine, we're happy days, we're a type of Spartan now. This is obviously going to be upgraded with the full whack, so we've got our flare shields on there, because if you're going to take a Spartan, just take the flare shields, it's so much better. They are going to have heavy bolters though, not las cannons, likewise for the Proteuses, because points be as they are. And I also, for the last, I had a couple points spare, so I just threw in a searchlight, there we go. Oh, and one last thing, the Techmarine Covenant obviously has been given a heavy Alchem Flamer, or a Alchem Flamer, sorry, as it can't be heavy. Other than that, that's my entire list for 297, I believe, no, 2997 points of Death Guard and the full team. Now we're going to move over to Pardo's list and see what the White Scars have in offer.
So, back to the White Scars after a couple of months at least, and we are playing the Sagia-Mazan Rite of War. Yes, one of the best Rite of Wars out there, but I'm not spamming it for this game at least, so it should be okay to play with. Now, moving on to my HQs, we're going to go on to my Warlord first, and that is a Traitor. As for his Warlord, he's got the Heroes Never Die, Loyalist only White Scars Warlord trait. He's got a Paragon Blade, which I have paid for Master Crafted, and he has taken a Jump Pack. He has not only taken a Jump Pack, but a much cooler thing, which is a command squad of 8 veterans, all of them equipped exactly the same. They have lightning claws and combat shields, except for obviously the standard bearer, who only has a lightning claw. My second HQ is a Centurion upgraded to a Stormseer. Now, I haven't taken the specific psychic discipline for White Scars. I'm going to go for Telepathy, just because it's a very movable unit or army list. The unit specific that he's going to be attached to wants to move up the field as well. So I don't think I'm going to be using the specific White Scars discipline much. So I've gone for obviously Hallucinations and Fugi, that I believe is probably the strongest discipline out there. As for himself, he has a Force Axe, and that's about it for upgrades. Then moving on to troops, because of my Rite of War, I've got my Ebon Keshik in the troop slots. They don't get lines, sadly, and I've gone for 2 big units of 10. Yes, 2 big units of 10. I haven't seen it before. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. 400 points of black armored goodness. I don't think they are very good, but let's see how they perform in bigger units like this, especially with the Fear No Pain and the Stubborn they already bring. Then we have 2 assault squads. Both of them are exactly the same. They are 10-man strong. They've got bolt pistols and chain swords, artificer armor as well. The only difference is that both of the sergeants are equipped differently. I've got a dual wielding lightning claw sergeant, and the other squad has a power fist and bolt pistol. And again, like I've already stated, they both have artificer armor. And lastly, my 2 final troop slots are 2 Inducti Despoiler squads. They probably are the best Inducti out there, especially with that extra point goodness we can get, which has, in some occasions, actually won me the game. So as for the units themselves, I can't take Artificer Armor, so that's a no-no. I do, however, have a Vexilia. I have a heavy chainsword in each, and the sergeants are rocking power axes as well. So let's see how they perform, and how cool are they with those black helmets as well. Moving on to fast attack, we've got a unit of Kaisergan assault speeders. They're specifically for White Scars only, and quite a cool unit. A squadron of 3, just because I can't fill up more than 3 slots in the fast attack slots. So they're pretty cool. They have a toughness of 7, which is better than the normal javelin. They've got an assault cannon each and 2 twin-linked auto cannons to go with them as well. So a lot of rending. And then finishing off my list, we've got 2 big units of Sky Hunter squadrons. Both of them are 8-man strong. Sergeants have Artificer armor, and 1 unit is going for the Volkite culverins, whilst the other one is going for the plasma cannons. And that is basically my list. Very fast moving, very White Scars orientated, because I've taken, I think, most of the units that they can take specifically for White Scars, apart from the Golden Keshig. And let's see how they perform. Speed has to win resilience in a mission like this with so many objectives, but we shall see. With that said, you've seen Kieran's list, you've seen my list. Let's go straight on to battle, and that's coming right up.
In the ruins of an abandoned base on a desolate moon, the ground trembled as the Death Guard's tanks rumbled forward, their rusted hulls casting long shadows over the wreckage. The air was thick with the stench of decay and the promise of war. Land Raiders and Rhinos, their guns primed, lined up to crush what remained of the base's defenses, now long abandoned by their loyalist owners. But from the dust and mist, a whine of engines cut through the gloom. A squadron of White Scars Sky Hunters, their jet bikes roaring with the fury of their Khan, tore across the battlefield like lightning incarnate. The crack of Volkite fire split the air as they wove between the debris, their plasma cannons flashing bright against the grim backdrop. The Death Guard's tank commander sneered through his corrosion-riddled helmet. "Fools," he rasped, but his words were lost in the deafening chorus of gunfire. A White Scar's jet bike surged forward, its rider a blur of motion, dodging fire and launching a melter-bomb straight at the lead Land Raider. The bomb detonated, sending a shockwave of dust and burning metal into the air.
Here we go. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. We are back on the Horus Heresy tabletop with White Scars versus Death Guard. 2 legions that we actually went and investigated a bit too, and they hadn't appeared in a battle report for some time. So why not clash both of them together?
It's very lore friendly as well.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. And we are playing Sudden Strike mission from the new core missions. 6 objectives on the table, which we place before we actually deploy. As you can see, we've got these golden objectives. They can't be in our deployment zone. They can't be 6 inches from the table edge. They can't be 12 inches from another objective. And I'll just quickly let you know how the basically the mission works. Turn 1, we can't do anything. Nope. Turn 2, we can, if we have if we are scoring one of those objectives, we can score it for a point, but then the objective disappears.
Yes.
And then as from turn 3 and 4, we can do it on 2 objectives.
Yes.
So a total of 5. You can grab a total of 5 per side, which is quite interesting. Now, I want strategic advantage as per SN rules. I will go first. I can choose night fighting, but the defender can choose deployment, because we think here at SN that going strategic advantage is a bit too brutal. You get everything. You get everything. Deployment, going first, night fighting. So we give the defender.
It makes much more sense that the defender picks where he is,
exactly.
or he or she is defending.
Is defending. So he's chosen this side.
Yes.
But I am going first, and I have chosen night fighting as well. So let's go through deployment. Let's start with the White Scars first. Right to left, we've got the command squad and my Traitor, which is my Warlord, on the right flank. We've got the White Scar specific and land speeders as well. They are a squad in total. We've just realized as well the toughness 7, which is pretty tasty. Really cool. Moving on to the two central blobs, we've got one of the jet bike units. We've got the Inducti just in front, who are scoring, and we also have the Ebon Keshik, there we go, just in front of them as well. And then moving on to this side, basically rinse and repeat. We've got exactly the same. We've got the Plasma instead of the Volkite bikes, and obviously we've got the attached Stormseer or into this big unit of Ebon Keshik.
Just isn't he a librarian?
No, he can't. They can't have librarians. It's just
they can't. They're just Stormseer.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I remember you were talking to me about wanting to just pin me and pin me.
Yes. I haven't gone for the specific White Scars one because I wanted to have a lot of movement, but I've gone for obviously the pinning, the hallucinations and
telepathy. So it's telepathy discipline. So hallucinations and psychic fugue, whatever it is.
So he's attached to them because obviously they do have Koresh, and all infantry units have Koresh. And then on this flank, concentrated with my two assault squads, there is an objective, a tasty objective just behind this rock formation there. So hopefully mission is to try and grab it throughout the game. Let's see how that goes. So looking really cool, very White Scars, making good use of their speed as we go. Moving on to the Death Guard side, Kieran, take us through what's happening here.
Right, so we got the one Rhino with the tactical squad that's kitted out for fighting, just to hopefully meet up.
Yep.
We have the Proteus with the Grave Wardens. Another tactical squad at the back, kitted out for fighting just in case, because I see you've done the two fallback.
Just a backup.
So I've done the same. We have Typhon,
not Typhus yet.
Soon to be Typhus, with his Deathshroud in the middle with their Spartan, obviously. Over here on this back over here, we have the 10-man command squad, which is kitted out with nothing.
Hiding again as a backup.
As just to grab something. The Contemptor with 2 melters in his fists, just to meet. Another Proteus with more Grave Wardens. Everyone loves Grave Wardens. If you can see, I'm trying to keep them within 12 inches of Typhus.
Yes.
Typhon?
Typhon.
There we go, got it. Just to get his bonus of his Warlord trait. And then we have the lovely missiles over here in the corner in the Rhino, hiding away for a jump out and hopefully shoot.
Yeah, making them good use of the Legion trait for Death Guard. Perfect. So, I am currently going first. Do you want to try and steal the initiative?
Of course I want to try steal the initiative. I think there's one over here actually. Because I organised this. Oh yes, I was right.
Okay, so steal the initiative dice. Obviously, we're looking for the side that says "I just stole" and not the SN logo. Can you get it?
Yes,
he did. He finally gets it. You've been looking for that for a long time.
Ages.
So, turn one Death Guard.
I think that's the second time in my entire Horus Heresy career of playing that I've actually stolen.
Wow, that's a good day then.
It's a good day.
Good start for now.
Good start.
Okay, so turn one Death Guard. Night Fight in play coming up next. Okay, we're back. Movement over for the Death Guard on the seizing first turn. Yes. So, Kieran, take us through. I know you haven't gone full aggressive, but things have moved up the field. So take us through what's happened.
So originally, we'll start over here. Originally, the Contemptor was going to try and run this way.
Yeah.
But it was going to hinder my plan a bit because I didn't want to push this one too far that way because obviously the Grave Wardens get the bonus from Typhon.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'll swap them around. So they switched sides. So the Contemptor's just gone up that way. The Proteus has moved its full movement because I can do that as Death Guard. Excellent.
Lovely.
Moved all the way up to hopefully get some shots off at those
bikes.
Those bikes because I should be within 24, which I am. It's just about. These lovely rocket launcher guys, who are hopefully going to be my MVP this game, have jumped out because obviously they are with a Techmarine who has the Cognis-Signum, giving them night fighting.
And +1 to hit.
And +1 to hit. So hopefully we're going to try and get some of those bikes as well.
Okay.
Over here, Typhon and his Spartans just moved up as well in the center of the board, just so I can go either and or which way.
Lovely.
Depending how the flank goes. This tactical squad stayed still, depending which way I need to run.
Okay.
This tactical squad over here in the Rhinos just moved up slightly, just so I don't, so it's still a long charge for you if you want to charge me, which is fine. But just so I'm not the subject to your chainswords.
Yeah.
And then these Grave Wardens and the Proteus has once again moved up as well, just to get within 24 of those bikes as well.
Perfect.
If you can't tell, I'm trying to go for the Sunstrike.
The bikes.
The Sunstrike and the bikes.
Sunstrike, because obviously because of Saga Mazan, you have to kill something that isn't an infantry unit to get that point for break the lines. Perfect. So with that said, let's go and try and break some lines. Okay, we're back and we're starting off with the Land Raider Proteus. First unit is going into these jet bikes. I can't get cover saves because they're anti-grav, but I will shroud against them because I can't shroud against the heavy weapon squad because they have night fighting, night
Night
vision. So I'll try and shroud these 4 shots into this. So
Sounds
hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Excellent.
No twin linked. No, it's
twin
not the
linked,
Spartan.
no.
Okay,
Oh, but
perfect.
wait, heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter, yeah, might as well. Twin linked. All hits now. Strength
so
5, so 3s to wounds, 4 wounds.
Hey, 3 either 2 ups or 3 ups. So
3 ups, yeah.
Yep.
I have Artificer armor, but I'll wait for that. So 3 ups.
Oh,
And that is 3 bikes dead.
that's insane.
Yay! Okay. After that fight, I remember that I still have shrouded because it's still the same unit. So hopefully, at least statistically, I should get 1 not dead.
1 back.
5 ups. No, 3
No.
bikes dead from a heavy bolter. Yay! It's 1.5. I'm thinking about the instant killing from the last cannons, and they were heavy bolters. So 1.5 perished, which
Yes.
isn't good. I didn't want any perished. Okay, next
okay.
up, we're going to go with the missile squad, right?
Yes, missile
okay.
squads.
Missile
So
squad. I'll take
9
these off for you.
9 rockets. into
9
them.
rockets coming in hot.
Obviously
hitting
using-
on 3s, right?
Yes, and obviously using
Does night vision, I think, take off the penalty for hitting?
it does. I ignore the effects.
Okay,
of
so
night-
hitting on 2
twos.
still. Hitting
Yeah.
on 2 still
Hitting on
because of the
two.
Techmarine.
Because of the Techmarine.
Okay.
So
Choose to hit.
Obviously using the AP3 rockets.
Yes, you have obviously.
2s to
Okay,
hit.
so
that's
2 misses.
2 misses.
Not bad.
And then 2
Would have been a couple more, 3 more if
Yeah,
it would have been.
3 more. Ooh.
Okay, and wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Oh.
A couple of 2s, that is very good.
And you have 5 saves.
5
to
saves.
make.
Okay, so I need to do Artificer armor here.
I would recommend it.
Because I would be silly if I not. So
Yes.
take these
Of course,
off.
of course.
So 2 ups,
Yep.
2 ups, 2
Yeah.
ups, 2 ups,
And 1 dice.
and then 1 dies automatically, which I will get, obviously the wounded one, which
Yes,
is the
sir.
guy in the back. Hasn't been that bad. It should have been much more
It could have been
brutal.
much worse.
It should have been much more
could
brutal.
have been
And
much
I should have had 1 more if it wouldn't have been for the heavy bolter. So
Yes.
it's not bad. Okay, still more shooting to go. We've got the
Yeah.
Spartan and we've got the other Land Raider.
So I'm just going to check. Yeah, I am within 24 and 24. That's fine. Yeah, because that's your base there, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah,
So-
just about.
I think I'll shoot this one as well. Why not?
Okay,
I'll
yep,
st-
nothing I can do now.
I'll
Nothing
stole
I can do at
those
all.
From you.
Okay.
Please,
stop stealing
please
my new
do
dice.
a little better.
Okay, so hitting on
4s.
4s, that's 3, and
That's
choose
3
to
hits.
kill.
And 2s to kill. That's
2 dead. So 1 and 2. There we go. That's,
And that is probably, well, he has a searchlight, so I
Yes.
could do him, but I don't think I can see those bikes, which is very unfortunate.
okay.
So I will just make it nice and simple. I'll searchlight them,
Yep,
and yeah, because you are within range, so
and
I can searchlight
and
you.
go into them. Yeah, nothing
just shoot.
nothing I can do.
So we'll do these 2 first, which are twin linked.
Okay,
Yeah, both hit. And then 2s to kill,
that's
2
2.
bikes.
Yep.
And then the heavy bolter, so 4s twin linked. Well, that wasn't very good. And 2s, 3s, sorry. Oh, it's double one.
Nothing. And
Excellent.
then the other 2 lance cannons?
Oh, it's true, yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
2 and 2.
Yeah, because this one you would get,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. So you
Oh,
can
'cause
do
you're a
them all
bike.
together because I'm a bike.
you're
Yeah.
a bike, you're through.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
And 2 more dead. So that's 4 in total dead.
Yes.
So I think I have to do leadership tests on both. You can't get pinned, but I'm sure you can do.
You can
you
fall
need
back.
to do fall back. So first one, I do gain. Oh no, I'm not infantry, so I don't get stubborn.
You don't get something.
So first one is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which they fall back, and then this one. 5, 6, 7. So they are fine.
you're
This
just
one
about-
I think this one's 3d6, so they'll probably just
I
perish
think
away.
that, and they're gone.
So they're gone. Perfect. We'll double check. I don't think they have stubborn because I know the Rite of War does give stubborn to something.
Yes,
I think
so.
it's just infantry, but we'll double check. And we're back. Movement now over for the White Scars. They need to hit back as hard as possible because that was a brutal turn of shooting. So basically everything has moved up and run. Most of my stuff has run up the field, applying pressure, trying to get board control. There's nothing that can deep strike behind my ranks. And my bikes have basically gone up the field, basically like a suicide mission. There's only 4 of them now. They need to get stuck in and fire at those missiles. So let's see how that goes. And basically the rest of everything has moved up. The speeders will now be targeting the Dreadnought, trying to get that all-important break their lines point. So let's see 2 points because it is an elite unit.
2 points.
So let's see how that performs.
Yes.
And I'll get some dice ready and start shooting stuff. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the jet bikes firing into the heavy support squad. I want to remove them from play. I'm quite scared of their hitting on 2s, and even though AP3, any 1s with these Ebon Keshig will be removed from play. So let's try and take them off. Now, will you be shooting back?
I will not be shooting back now.
You will not be shooting back. Okay, so hitting on 3s? No, hitting on 4s because of night fighting. So we move these and these and these and these and these.
Excellent.
And I can reroll 1 because Games Workshop just put 19 dice in a pack.
Oh yeah, very true.
Which is missed. And then these are 2 to wound.
2 to wound.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, please.
7 wounds.
You do have Artificer armor, I believe, right?
I do have Artificer armor.
You don't waste it?
I think I will waste it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's perfect. First hand in.
Bang.
Excellent. So let's try this up. So up to 4. So first one. Yep.
1.
Second one.
2.
Yep. Third one.
3.
Yep. Fourth one. Yeah, he's
4.
fine.
And then you do have 3 ups on the next 3.
And then 3 ups on the next 3.
With Feel No Pain.
With Feel No Pain. But I might take this on the Apothecary.
Okay.
And then let him feel no pain. So I'll do a 3 up. Oh, that's cocked.
Yep.
3 up. He's fine. 3 up. He's fine. And 3 up. He's fine.
Perfect. Okay, so all that Volkai goodness does nothing. Okay, lastly, to finish off my turn, we've got the speeders. They're all going into the Dreadnought, hoping for that rending and hoping that you do get
I will use Remorseless.
Okay, so basically you're going to get Feel No Pain.
I get a 4 up Feel No Pain, and then after you've finished everything,
you
I can move 7 inches.
Perfect. So we're going to do the auto cannons first. They've got two each, and they're 4 shots a pop for each speeder. So that amount of shots on the autocannons. They are hitting on 4s because of night fighting.
Yes, sir.
Take this, and this off. And then strength 7, so looking for 4s to wound, but rending 6 up, obviously.
Of course.
Okay, so this is 2 wounds and a rending for now.
No worries.
And then I've got 3 of the Carries Assault Cannons, which are 6 shots each. So 1, 2, 3. I'll do the 3rd one now. Okay, so again, hitting on 4s. Take these off, take this off, take this off, take this off.
That's what you want now.
Another 6, which is misses, and then these go into 1 6s, so these are rending. And then strength 6, so I need 5s to wounds.
So 5
okay,
normal
and
saves.
Nothing is. Oh, it's the Reaper autocannon is twin linked.
So
we have to check.
You failed 2 on the first one, and you failed all but 1 on the second.
On the Reaper?
On the rolls that you've made.
No, I think I failed more than that. We'll double check.
No,
anyway.
I thought you meant this one just now.
We'll double check.
Yep.
Well, let's check the Reaper autocannon because I could reroll those. Okay, 5 rerolls to do. So hitting on 4s. That's 3 more. Always happy to have those. And then 4s to wound. Just one more wound. So 6 normal wounds and 3 rending, please.
No worries, good sir.
And you do have Feel No Pain, just to remember about that.
So these are 2 ups first.
Yep, perfect.
So I do suffer 1.
1 wound,
so
okay.
I'll leave that to the side. And then these are 5 ups.
Lovely.
For which I suffer them both.
Okay, and then you do have 5 ups on. You
ups.
have 1 more rending to do.
Oh, it's 3 rending.
Yeah, 1 more rending to do.
So 4 wounds in total.
4 wounds in total.
Now followed by 4 ups. I'll suffer 1 wound.
Is it 4 up Feel No Pain?
It's a 4
Oh,
up Feel No
nice.
Pain.
Okay, so
It's
1 wound dealt down to 5. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That is also the end of. Yeah, you do move your 7.
Huzzah, come here.
Perfect. Now, what is happening now is that is the end of the turn. And no charges. I could charge with the speeders, but I would be crazy. I run with them. I
with
think.
the assaults, with the
No, I didn't run with them.
I don't think you ran with them. No.
Oh, but I don't think I can charge through units
Because
anyway.
you have your own. Yeah, you can't jump over.
Yeah, I can't over units. So that's the end of my turn.
Your Warhawk jump axe.
Yeah, I don't think
not
you can.
anti-grav.
I don't think you can jump over units.
We'll check that.
Yeah, we'll double check. If we're back, it's basically that I'm going to get a charge. If not, it's going to be quite tricky because I had to move that way. Well, let's take a look at what I can do. If not, we're maybe going to go into turn 2 for Death Guard. If not, we're going to come back and have some. Okay, combat. We're back and it's good. It's good news for. I'm thinking of bikes. Bikes can't move through. Because I'm anti-grav. Can't move through units. So I can charge over.
Yes, sir.
So it's a 7-inch charge. Let's see how that goes. You are going to Overwatch.
Yes, I'm going to try and melt you in the face.
Okay, so 2s.
To 3s, actually.
3s.
Both missed.
Yeah, you can reroll that one.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, it
so
hits. 2s. Hey, 1
okay,
involved.
so I do have 6 up combat shields.
You can take it on your Warlord,
I
and
can't
if he
take it on my
dies,
Warlords.
you get heroes
They
never
would
die.
get Fearless, they would get Fearless, they would get Fearless, and I think they would get Fearless. Because they have
Can
to
you see him if you're not within 24? Because night fighting?
I think you can see. I think it's line of.
It's
It
just
just says
for
line.
weapons,
It just
right?
says
Yeah.
line of sight.
They'll pass it down the line. He died a glorious
No, I'm actually
death.
going to do it on a normal guy. So a 6-up combat shield save. No, so 1 is splat from the melter, which I'm going to get from the back, and then let's do that all important charge. That is a 4. That is a miss because I needed the 7, I believe.
Yeah.
I get a +2.
You see, this is the thing, right? Warhawk jump packs are movement 12.
Yes.
You get +1 to your movement
Taking it to
characteristics
13.
to 13, but there's argument to say that it's your base characteristics, or you can add it to your.
Okay, this is what the WhatsApp community,
This is what the WhatsApp
community is.
yeah.
So let's ask on the rules and debates section there, and see what. Okay, we're back, and 2 things. So you add the movement characteristic to the characteristic, and the jump pack is 12, so you don't add 13. But I am within 6, so we actually have remeasured, and I am actually within 6, not 7.
Just by a head,
So
right, you are
a
within
+2 would be 4. So I can still move
5, 6,
over, and I'll move them into combat now, get the dice ready, and we'll go into combat. Lucky there. Let's see how that perform. Still 5 wounds to go through that Dreadnought. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see how that goes. Okay, we're back, and 3 dangerous terrains because I've landed on the rocks. I have to go on the rocks because my speed is in the way. So that's all fine. And we're going to go into combat now. So obviously they will move again at my initiative step. So basically, which is the same as both. So we'll move them after the fight finishes. But everybody can get into combat when we actually move. No, except this one, right? We said.
Well, I think once you consolidate 4 inches this way, and everyone else
shuffles. But those can't move because they are within base to base.
Yeah.
So he can't attack.
No.
Okay, so we're going to start with highest initiative, which is my Traitor, who has 4 attacks as standard and 1 for charging. Weapon skill is 6, so I'm hitting on 3s. And I mastercrafted his Paragon Blade.
You're happy.
Yep, and then basically wounded on 6s I need.
Yes,
because strength is 5.
But that's a murderous strike.
It is a murderous strike. So 1 wound goes through. 3-up save, please. 3-up invulnerable save, please.
3-up invulnerable. I'll take a 3-up invulnerable if you want to give me a 3-up invulnerable.
Sorry, 5-up invulnerable.
No, you said 3-up. You said 3-up. No, that would have been
so that's a 4. So D3 on this is the big 3.
Down to 2.
Okay, and then we all strike at the same time. So you can do your attacks really quickly.
My attacks. So I'm hitting you on 4s actually.
4s, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Happy. So nice to me.
Yeah. There's too much things to
too much to go on, and then so that's either
two
brutal freeze,
2 brutal freeze, or I can take. I won't take it. So 6-ups. On the first one, he's dead. 6-ups, and the third one, he's dead.
So 2
okay,
die.
so 2 die.
But
and then
everyone minus the banner can attack.
Yes. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. So they have 2 attacks each. 2, 4, 6. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. 6. I said right. Yeah.
Yes,
6. So that's 6, and then 1 for charging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, and I don't get any extra attacks because it's a specialist weapon and a combat shield.
Yes.
So I don't get any extra attacks.
So that's a lot of attacks.
And that's a lot of attacks.
You need some help though.
I'm hitting on 4s. 1 more. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Remove these. That is actually not a bad roll at all.
And now you're looking for 6s and 6s.
Looking for 6s, re-rolling. Yeah.
So that's 1
6s,
so far.
re-rolling. Need a couple more.
You need that again. Oh no!
Nothing. Okay, so just 1. Do you want to?
Just the 1, which means he will live.
He will live, yeah. 1 wound if he don't.
No, you suffer.
Yeah. So 1 wound down. So he's been man of the match for now. He's been very good. Okay, I just needed to do some more damage with the shooting. So you have killed.
You win. Because you have a banner, and you have
the banner doesn't do anything.
No, the banner doesn't do anything. Sorry, but you've done 3 wounds with the murderous strike, and you've done another one. With
I did. Was it 3 wounds with the murderous strike?
3 wounds with the murderous strike, and you've done another one with the lightning claws, and I've killed 2 people.
So 4-4.
Oh, yeah, 4-4. You've got 2 wounds each, don't you?
I've got 2 wounds each. So 4-4. Perfect. 4-4. So nothing happens there, and even though if I would have won, you're still fearless. So that is basically comes redundant. I still have leadership 10. I'm stubborn as well because of my Warlord trait. So that's it. That's my turn. That Dreadnought is still in the fight. Crazy scenes. Let's see how the Death Guard do their turn 2 coming up next. And I think we get I think you score the objectives at the end of the player turn, not the full game turn. So
I go into that and I can just grab that and be like, okay, goodbye.
Yep, basically that's it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so on to turn 2. Okay, before we move on to the movement phase, we did forget Hammer of Wrath, which is quite important. A couple of you are probably screaming at the screen right now because I can take that last wound off.
Yes.
So I need 6s though.
Yes, you do. No.
Nothing happens. So now we can go into the movement phase. Okay, movement now over for the Death Guard on turn 2. A lot happening, but if we can just have a moment to admire how cool the battlefield is looking on only turn 2. Everything is now out to play, which is actually glorious to see. We have had some reactions as well,
yes.
And let's see how that goes. So Kieran, explain us what the movement phase is, please.
Yeah, no worries. So we'll start from over here. The Rhino decided to run round the whole way this way, maybe being a nuisance later on in the game.
Okay.
The heavy missile launchers decided to just walk up, maybe get some pot shot at those speeders. This squad decided to run forward to grab that objective.
Lovely.
Then this Proteus moved forward, and then that instigated your special reaction.
Yes.
Chasing
the wind. Yes.
Yes.
So I've gone defensive. Well, so I've got aggressive with the Ebon Keshig. I've basically moved them up and created like a barrier
as its own right.
As its own right, yeah. And I have gone defensive with the 4 bikes left. I have moved actually back, meaning that some of the las cannons can't target me, which hopefully makes them carry on in the game. And then what else has happened?
So then the Grave Wardens disembarked, obviously, to try and get some shots off.
Okay.
Spartan pivoted a little bit just to shoot more into those Ebon Keshig. And then I moved Typhon?
Yeah, Typhon.
Typhon forward, but staying within 12 of this Grave Warden squad just to give them the bonuses.
+1 to Fleshbane, right?
And poison.
And poison.
So it's very good. This squad's run around the side once again to grab this objective.
Lovely.
This squad simply disembarked from this Rhino.
Okay.
And they've stayed there. I was going to ram, but after checking...
ram after disembarking,
After disembarking, I cannot ram you, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then this Grave Warden squad's just come out the front to get the bonuses from Typhon.
Typhon as well.
Fire off.
Perfect. So there's going to be a lot of flamer goodness in the shooting phase. And with that said, I think we're going to go into the shooting phase. Okay, we're back and we've checked all the stats. There's a lot of shooting, a lot of Fleshbane, poisoned, and all the trimmings that goes with it. So we're going to start off with the las cannons though first. And first las cannon, we have rolled for night fighting. There is no night fighting in play. So we're going to go with the first Land Raider. It's going into the Ebon Keshig.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 shots, sitting on freeze. It's 2 hits.
2 hits and 2's to wound.
2's to wound. That's 2
2
5-ups.
So 2 5-ups. 1 passes, 1 is slain. So he will die. And then your heavy bolter, yep.
Let's do it on freeze, twin linked. No. And then looking for 4s. Well, no
Let's see if they can do save as before.
Yeah,
3 wounds. Okay, so 2 ups.
1,
told
2.
You.
Wow, yeah.
And feel no pain because of Keshig. No, that's another one.
Wow.
Listen, your heavy bolters.
My heavy bolters are really pulling
What is
away.
going on? Okay, perfect.
Excellent. So now we can do
the Spartan, or do you want to go? Do you want to carry on here?
Yeah, we'll carry on firing.
Okay.
Why not? So we'll do the Alchem pistols, I suppose, for all the Deathshroud.
So those get hot. So let's roll the get hots first.
So let's do get hots first. So
nothing there.
So we're okay. So
and then you need to roll. Now you are going to snapfire.
Yes.
So this is something that we're going to try and break the internet. This is something that a lot of people are doing, especially in UK. You can opt to snapfire. There's nothing that says you can't. There's people are saying it looks very weird, but we want to do it on this Barry report just because we want to see what you guys think. We're going to do it because people are doing it anyway, but what do you guys think? Discuss in the description below. Be nice, obviously, but discuss in the comments below. So D3 for each of the Alchem pistols.
I'll do for Typhon as well because he's got 1 as well.
Okay, perfect.
So he's fine.
Perfect.
Let's go over here. I'll do it easier. So D3 for each. Wow.
Okay, all that, and then and then he also has a
Death Cloud.
Death Cloud. So roll for that, and we can do it all off camera. Okay, so
3 as well.
3 as well. So that's the roll for them, and then what we are going to do is they're going to go into them as well.
Yes.
So we'll do everything off camera because I just want to point out that they do have Fleshbane. They re-roll as well, so Fleshbane is basically wounding on 2s. Typhon makes them re-roll, so any 1s can be re-rolled. Apart from that, they've got the grenades. There's also a heavy Alchem flamer on that unit, so there's going to be a lot of flamers. There's going to be a lot of those.
Because they have firing protocols.
So we're going to do all that off camera because it will get a bit boring, and we're going to come back and re-roll. Not re-roll and roll those saving throws. And I can't re-roll because I'm not heavy. Ebon Keshig are touchless.
Right.
So I can't re-roll those 2s, 1s because there's no AP, but there are a lot of 1s. So let's see what that goes, and we'll come back for the same throws. Okay, we're back, and a total of 42 wounds between both of those two units. Nothing is high AP, nothing is rending or anything like that. We did do some Gets Hots. You actually got some Gets Hots, but then passed it on the armor save anyway, because you can with Gets Hots. So, because it's basically the AP of the weapon, and basically it's nothing. So, this is 19. I basically have to do this twice and then plus 4. So, 2 ups. Okay, so that is 1, 2.5 dead for now. Okay?
Yep.
And then this again.
That's pretty good.
So that's 3 dead.
3 dead.
Because it was 2.5 and then 4 more. And they're all passed. Okay, so two deads basically, right?
3 dead, no?
3 deads.
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah, I said 2.5. Yeah, basically. So 3 dead.
Wow.
Any pinning or anything like that?
No,
no, right? Okay, so 3 dead there.
This is true weighted numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So 3 dead. Let's remove them now before we forget.
Yeah.
So I'll take these 3
Would
off.
you like to remove these ones? Because it makes charge longer.
Yeah, I think I'll risk that side better, just in case you roll poorly.
Yes.
Okay, remove these.
One more. I suppose.
That one, yeah. Just that one. Can go. Perfect. Okay, so those are all dead.
Yes.
And then we can move on to more shooting here.
Yes.
So we've got the Spartan, the Land Raider, and we also have these guys to shoot.
Yes.
So we'll do the Land Raiders. We can do that off camera again.
Once again.
And then move on to more shooting on this side. So we can do las cannons.
Yeah, we can do las cannons. So it's 4 las cannons from this one into them.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s.
Yep, perfect. So 3 hits and 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
That is 3 wounds. So 5 ups. That's 3 dead.
And then the Spartan into them as well. Oh,
heavy bolter, which are doing very well, so you might as well shoot them.
Yes.
Twin links, yeah.
No.
Okay, so 3 hits and 3s to wounds.
3s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 ones? No.
Oh, this time I do prevail.
Spartan as well, so heavy bolter. That's
2 twin linked. 3 hits.
And 3s, that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Do them out. Passes, and then 4 las cannons which are twin linked.
Yes, 4 las cannons which are twin linked.
Doesn't need the twin link. 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. 4 or 5 ups in more.
That is 3 more dead.
3 more dead. Excellent. And then I think we can do these because I'm not going to choose to snapfire because of my grenades.
Okay, yeah, it's true. Yeah, we did do the templates there. We didn't snapfire.
So only 3 of these guys.
So that is 3, 2, and 2, right? 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, I can see 2.
3,
so
2,
3,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7 wounds there.
7
they
wounds.
Are poisoned or flesh-eating?
I think they are poisoned.
Okay.
We'll check. Either way, it's 2s. It's one of the case of 2s re-rolling or not.
Or not. So maybe if there's only 1s, we'll double check. Okay, we need to check if that one's a re-roll. And then we'll do the other attacks.
Later,
We'll do okay, we're back. They were poisoned, so no re-rolls of 1s, but a +1 because of Typhon.
Yes.
So 2 ups here. And 1 wound. 1 wound. Not bad. Okay. A lot of them have been. I do have a wound marker here.
Oh,
yeah. A lot of blood, but they do survive. Oh, I do have feel no pain though.
You do have feel no pain.
And I do have feel no pain over there as well.
You do have.
Okay. So I'll do here first. So this is. How many have died?
But 2. Some died to las cannons.
Oh, the las cannons I wouldn't do anything. This is just 1 wound here.
Yes.
5 up. No, nothing. And then here we have actually. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 perished, right?
Yeah, but I think 2 of them died to las cannons.
Okay, so let's do then 6. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, because we did say 3 in total in the end. So 5 ups.
So there is
that is 2 back basically, and 1
yeah.
in 1 wound. So one of these is basically on 1 wound. So I need to put them back here because I did take 1 from there. So we'll put that one. Yeah. Perfect. So it's good I've remembered. Feel no pain from the
I'm sure there's people screaming.
Yeah. Okay, so to finish off your turn, we're going to do some missiles into my speeders. I've been waiting for this.
Yes.
I've been saving this reaction.
Wouldn't it be really funny if I just didn't shoot?
Yeah, but I needed to risk it for biscuit. So basically, I am going to shoot back with my speeders. So you shoot first, sir?
Yep. So I hit you on 2s. That's all but 1.
Lovely. And then toughness 7 though, so 3s to wound, not 2s.
3s to wound, not 2s. But
yeah,
this
because
is going
of my
straight
toughness
through.
7. Going straight through, yes.
So that is 1 dead and 2 dead. They've got 3 wounds each.
No, 4 wounds each.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They've got an extra wound as well.
Also, do speeders only have 3? No, I think speeders have 4 as well.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
I think
mistaken.
javelins have 4.
So that's
That is 1
1.5
and a half gone. I will be shooting off camera, which I will do off camera just to speed things up. And whilst I'm shooting that, we'll also do some small arms fire from all the bolters.
Just them over there.
Because they ran?
They ran.
Okay, perfect. So a couple of small arms fire from them and the rhinos as well. We can do some combo shots
Yes, sir.
from the rhino, and we'll come back to see what the damage is. Okay, we're back, and basically we've done all the small arms shooting, which we're going to do first. All these wounds, and I'm going into my 3-up saves, and I'm going into my Feel No Pain for Kresh.
Yep.
4 dead, so
4
we'll put a 4 there, just to make sure.
4 marker.
And then I shot back with all my speeders. I've done a
Yes.
total of 18 wounds, normal wounds, and
5
5 rending.
Yes.
You do have Feel No Pain, so what are you going to do? You're going to do...
I'll do it my sergeant for the first 4.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm going to try and avoid taking rockets as best I can.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll do 2 ups.
Yep.
2 up. So he
Okay,
takes the
so
wound.
you can do Feel No Pain on that
Do
one.
the Feel No Pain. He dies.
Okay, so...
And then these are going to be on the Apothecary. So
Okay.
3. He takes a wound and see if he dies. No,
he
he's
doesn't.
Fine.
Perfect. So you still have the Apothecary there.
I still have the Apothecary.
Yeah.
I'll do a Techmarine. Why not? I think Apothecary has wasted his luck. So 3. Techmarine dies.
Feel No Pain.
He dies.
Okay.
So them 2. And then Apothecary. 3. Takes it. 3. He's fine. I don't want my rockets to go.
Nope.
He takes the wound. See if he takes it. He takes it. He dies.
And then these are basically 3
Rockets.
ups. Yeah.
Yeah. So
3
5
ups with no Feel No Pain.
with no Feel No Pain. No.
Yeah.
So
that is only
another
1 plus 5, so 6 dead, and the rest of the units.
Yes.
So you don't have to take a leadership because it's from a reaction. So 3 left in the units, one of them being the sergeant. So you have to keep...
no,
the
sergeant's
sergeant's
dead.
also dead.
So
yeah.
actually 2 left in the unit.
Oh, yes,
2 left in the unit.
2 left in the units. Not bad at all. I'm happy with that. Good shooting in return. Now, as for shooting, that has been everything, but we do have to do some charges. And there's a lot of charges, right?
Yes.
So, what is charging first?
So we will actually, at the beginning of the assault phase, Typhon is going to do a leadership check.
Okay.
Oh, he's just about fine. Because
Okay.
He's got leadership 10.
Perfect. And he's got extra attacks and
So
all
now
that,
he's
right?
got D3 extra attacks.
Mhm.
So extra 3 attacks.
Yep.
That's excellent. And that's it. So they're just going to charge,
Okay.
and charge.
Perfect. So let's do the Typhon's charge, which is the only one that we need to roll for. Perfect.
Yeah.
They're in. You need to roll here.
Yeah,
because
I would need to roll
could
here.
fail on a roll
No
of
idea
3, probably.
what I need.
I'm going to...
Oh, I'm just outside of 5, so I need
just
a 6.
outside of 5. I'm going to actually...
Brace.
I would brace there instead.
Yeah,
I would
I
brace
mean,
there.
how
I've got 2, and I'll brace here as well because I can't shoot back.
You might
Yeah.
as well, yeah. So 2
brace on
leadership
both
checks.
sides. So 2 leadership checks for bracing here
Yep.
first.
You're fine.
Perfect. And they do have leadership 10, by the way.
Yeah, let's see if you roll an 11.
Perfect. Okay, so both of them passed.
So
and
I
roll
need
here.
a 6. They're fine.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Why a 6?
I was just outside of 5. I was like 5 and 2.
Wow, that didn't look that long. Perfect. Okay, so that's them. We're going to get some dice ready. Go into combat here, there, and everywhere. Okay, we're going to go into this combat, which is probably the best one. He's issued a challenge with Typhon, even though he could issue a challenge with any of his Grave Wardens.
Or the Deathshroud.
Or the Deathshroud. The Deathshroud as well?
No, the Grave Wardens can't.
Oh, yeah.
The Deathshroud are chosen warriors.
The Deathshroud are Deathshroud. So, no, these are Grave Wardens, right?
No, those are Deathshroud.
Those are Deathshroud, okay.
Those are Deathshroud, yeah.
Other way around. He's actually definitely a Typhon. Obviously, he wants the narrative to be driven by that.
Let it be known, I am not a coward.
No, he's not a coward. So Typhon's issued. I said yes. I'm going to do my force because I want to instant kill him if you fail.
Are you on? Oh no, it's not you that's on 1 wound. It's one of these guys.
It's one of those guys.
I was about to say you could kill yourself.
So okay,
you're
double
fine.
1,
You're
perfect.
focused.
So I'm focused.
You're focused.
So
for
I would
this.
go to 4 attacks at strength 9,
Yes.
AP 2, weapon skill 5. But you do have a total of 4. I did brace, so
Yes.
you have not got your extra benefits.
My extra
So we're going to do that because it's highest weapon, highest initiative, which is initiative 5.
Yes. So I'm going to be hitching you on 3s. So that is that many. 5
Yep,
hits.
perfect.
Excellent. And I'm winning you on 2s because I'm flesh bane.
Re-rolling, right?
Re-rolling.
Because it's happened, yeah. 2s.
Oh, thank God for that re-roll. And that's cooked.
Okay, so that is
4 wounds.
4 in total.
Yes.
Now, I do have, these are AP2, I believe,
These are
right?
AP2.
AP2, and you have got rad grenades.
I have got rad grenades, so it's instant killing.
Instant killing. Okay, so I do have 5-ups here.
Yes.
I'll do one at a time because they spill over because of SN rules. That's a pass.
That's a pass. That's a pass.
That's a pass.
Don't do this.
Interesting.
Don't do this. That's a pass.
This is very interesting.
Don't do this.
Oh my god.
Don't do this.
I can't believe I've got to this moment.
Don't do it.
Oh, can all my unlucky rolling on turn one prevail?
It. Oh my god, he does it. You're gonna kill him.
I am gonna kill him.
Oh my
with pride.
god.
Wow, what
no,
a
you know what? I put myself here.
If this librarian kills him, like the statistics of me still being alive is like nothing.
Insane. No,
it's insane.
No, for you it's casual. For you it's normal.
Okay, so now your weapon skill is 7, so I'm hitting on 5s though. I
just need one hit.
Oh, I need one to go.
One
through,
hit,
man.
one
Come
move.
on, do it now for me.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Mastercrafted? No, I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
see my smile.
Look, at least I survived.
That's insane.
I can't complain.
That is insane.
But I really wanted to force him to death.
See how his hands are there? He looked at Typhus. He looked at Typhus. He's like, stop.
Stop. Okay, so now we go on to initiative 4,
which is the Deathshroud.
Deathshroud and my Ebon Keshik. So
yes.
do you have your attacks ready?
I did.
You would have 4 attacks. No. You only have 2 attacks each, right?
I have 3 attacks each.
Oh, same as the Ebon Keshik?
Yes,
nice. Okay, cool. So, yeah, all yours?
Yeah,
do you want to roll here?
I would have an extra, but I'm not within Reaping Blow range, and you brace.
So you would have 5 attacks. You could have a total of 5.
I could have had 5 attacks.
Okay,
so my weapon skill is 5.
Mine's 4 only.
Yours is 4?
Yeah, Ebon Keshik 4, just normal naughty boys.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, you are just Dishonored.
Just Dishonored boys, yeah.
So, that's not very good at all. Oh, okay. No. So there we go. And then I'm looking for 6.
You're looking for your wound on
2s.
Are they
+2 strength?
+2 strength. Okay, so you're wounding on 2s, but you want 6s because
6s.
The bad thing about these guys is that they're very, very, very resilient. Probably one of the most resilient units in the game, but they can't hit very hard. Yeah.
So that's 2 instant killing and 6 normal.
2 instant killing because of.
Oh no, 2 rending. No, they haven't even got murderous strike. You're right.
No, but you do have rad grenades.
Oh yes.
So
yeah,
for this turn, they're instant killing. Okay, so these are 5-ups. So 1 is dead, but I will be attacking. It's the 1-on-1 wound, and then these are 2-ups. So 1 becomes 1 wound basically.
These are 2-ups, right?
2-ups, yeah. So one dies. One dies, and 1 is on 1 wound.
No, 1 dies. Strength 6, toughness 3. 1 grenades.
Oh yes, that's true.
So 2 die.
Yeah.
So let's put these guys back here, but this guy only had 1 wound.
Okay.
So I've done a total of 3 wounds.
3 wounds in total. Okay, so I strike back
with
now.
Everyone.
With everyone. I do have 3 attacks each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. That is 4. That is 5. That is 6. I do need 2 more dice, please, if you don't mind.
Of course. We just forgot to take off the 4 guys from over here. I just realized.
Okay.
I'll take
You'll
these
remove
off.
them as we go.
There we go.
Okay, so hitting on. I'm going into your Deathshroud.
Not my Grave Wardens.
Sorry, your Grave Wardens, right?
These lads.
Those are Grave Wardens.
Yes, those are Grave Wardens.
Okay, these are hitting on 4s then, because we're both weapon skill 4.
Yes, you're correct.
And 4s, not very good actually. 4s and 4s and
I think that's just about average.
Okay, we move these, and then I do have +1 strength, so wounding on 3s. And rending 5-up, which isn't that good. Okay, so rending 5-up, I have 2 that go straight through, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-ups.
Yeah, so rending 5-up, I can't do anything about that, so 1 does
No,
die.
you do have an invulnerable save.
Oh yeah, I do, yeah.
And they're Cataphractii, so 4-ups.
So he saves them both.
Both passed, and then you do have 2, 4, 6 wounds, please.
6 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. And 1 goes through.
1 goes through. Okay, so that is the end of that combat. I have lost by
quite some time.
No, just oh no, you do have to strike back now.
I have to strike back with these guys.
Yeah, let's do that first then quickly.
So
and the endless combats.
In the endless combat, I'm just going to check Grave Wardens because I'm not sure if
they have 2 attacks each.
They have 2 attacks each.
Yeah, and 1 for charging basically.
Okay,
and your sergeant does have 3 attacks, 1 for charging.
I'll take your word for it. So the sergeant has 4 attacks, and then that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 more.
Basically normal Terminators basically.
3, 6, 9, and 12. Excellent.
Normal Terminators.
So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yes, you are, sir.
All this, that one is already there. These all fail. That's a fail, that's a fail, and that's a fail. It's not bad.
Yeah, and another one. Yeah, and then these are twos.
These are twos to splat.
Twos to splat, yes, sir.
And that many 5-up saves for you, good sir.
Yeah, 5-up saves. And you know what I've forgotten?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't had any fear no pain rolls because these are instantly
These
killing.
are instant killing.
Okay,
yes,
so I don't.
because of the rat grenades.
Okay, so I'm fine. I haven't messed up yet.
Yes, not yet.
5-ups.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 4 dead. So I'm left on one
guy.
And I'm going to quickly do a leadership test there, even though we're going to go into the next combat, because I am stubborn and I have leadership 10.
Oh, okay.
So I'm passed.
You stay.
Perfect. So just one guy left there with the Librarian still in combat. If only I would have killed Typhon, that would have been a very big swing to the game. So let's remove the dead. Let's remove the dead from the shooting from before.
Yes.
And we're going to come back into this combat. Okay, back into the center here. We do have the Ebon Keshik going first, hitting on 4s. Okay, remove, and remove.
Excellent.
And then we are +1 strength, so 3s. 5s and 6s are rending, so no rending, but 4 saves. 4 saves and a rending, please.
No worries. So 4 saves.
They do have 1-on-1 wounds, or is that me? Probably me, right?
I have no idea. I think it might be you from the heavy
Yeah.
bolter.
Yeah. Okay.
So all fine, and then 1 rending. Oh, I dropped that. No, he's fine.
All passes. Okay, and you strike back now. I did remove a attack from you.
Yes, you did. So 3 for the sergeant, and then 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys.
Perfect.
Excellent. So hitting on 4. Oh no. So that's all this.
Lovely.
And then throw that over there. And then this
Choose
is
2 wounds. Okay, old wound, and then 5-ups here.
5-ups there.
No feel, no pain again. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the unit there,
That's the
dead.
unit
And
gone.
we're quickly going to finish off the turn over here.
Yes.
So my Praetor is going first in.
I think you might kill it.
So I do have 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Mastercrafted.
Thank God for that.
2 hits.
2
And
hits.
then looking for 6s.
Look for 6s.
Which
That's
I
another
do get.
strike.
Well, I do get 1, but you do have a 5-up, which you could save.
I could save it. No.
No, so
he
even
goes-
with the D3, he's dead. So
He's
it
dead.
blows up,
he blows
which
up.
isn't a good thing for me.
5 inches.
5 inches gets
Everyone.
everybody there. So do you want to wound my
Yeah.
2 lancers first?
I would.
My 2 speeders first, sorry.
On 3s.
3s, yep.
Nope,
So nothing
failed.
there. And then I've got, I think
One,
I've got
1,
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
7 guys left.
7 guys? You started with 8, didn't you? Or you started with 10-man squad?
I started with an 8-man squad and my Praetor.
1, 2,
Is my
3,
Praetor
4,
still
5,
there?
6, 7. Yeah. Your Praetor's still there. Oh, because your Praetor's still there. That's why.
Yeah.
Yes, 7. Okay, that makes sense. There you go. So 2s.
1 from the Melter and
Yeah,
2 from
the
the dead.
fist. So 6 saves, please.
6 saves. Okay.
6 saves.
2 ups, basically.
You're fine.
Past there.
And he's
Perfect.
gone.
And the Dreadnought is dead, but all the rest of my Ebon Keshik is basically removed. On to turn 2 for the White Scars. Not looking good. Ouch. Turn 2, White Scars now finished, or not the whole turn, but the movement, at least. And yeah, it's actually quite astonishing that it is only a turn 2. So much happening. So let's go through a bit of the movement first. But before that, you did remove
Score
one
this
of the
one.
objectives because it is turn
Turn
2
two.
already. You can only do it once.
Yes.
As from turn 3 and 4, we can actually do it on 2 objectives. So you've cleared out the one that was at the very back there,
Yes.
where the tactical squad was. Not just in front; it was where the
Oh, right here, yeah.
where the these guys were, where the command squad is now. So talking about the command squad, they have moved up the field, hunting down for those units. Even though there is no objectives right now there, I do want to clear as many units to get that tasty point. And
Yes.
we have been deliberating off camera. I think that those 2 points for not killing the Dreadnought could be a bane for me in this end of the game. But we shall see.
Scoring that now brings the score to 2-0.
Yes,
Whereas
it
if
could
you-
have been 2-2.
It would have been 2-2.
Yeah, and 3-2 at the end of my turn.
And 3-2
So
at the end of your turn.
I've had to scratch my head a bit of what, and for this mission, you always have to think like a turn more than what it is now, just because you need to know what you want to defend more than anything. So I've moved up the field with my despoilers, my inducti despoilers. As much as I know I'm not going to do a lot of damage, they have, as their inducti, they have a very cool rule where if they start taking wounds, if I pass one of those wounds, do you remember the name?
Prove your valor.
Exactly. It's like a feel no pain. If I pass one of those feel no pains,
And you survive.
and I survive and I don't fall back, I will get a point, which is
You've
pretty
proven
tasty.
your value.
So I'm going to try and get stuck in, have some more bodies there, meaning that even though these are not scoring, and I'm just going to try and slow them down as much as possible.
Yes.
My speeders have moved up, and between the speeders and my Pikes, I will try as much as I can to take
pop
these
those.
guys down. Look, it's going to be difficult. I'm hoping for a lot of rending shots. But if I do, that would be good because it means that I can clear this objective or clear them from scoring that objective later on.
Yes.
And then moving on to my command squad has moved up. I've said that. And moving on to this side, this is the important bit. So moving on to this side, I've gone in for the kill. The jump back unit at the front has moved around the rock formation, and this one has now cleared out this side. Between both of them, I'm going to try and take that unit off and score that objective later on, because obviously vehicles can't deny.
No.
So quite an important movement phase. It isn't looking as good as I wanted it to look. I wish I had my plasma squad still here, but today is not the day, and let's see how what is on the table now can perform in the shooting phase coming up. Starting with the Sky Hunters, 20 shots coming in hot, hitting on 3s, 1 twin linked because that was 19 dice. So remove, and remove, and then wounding on 2s because of my strength 6. Okay, 1 fail. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 saves, 2, please. 4, 6, 8. That's quite 10, a good shooting. 12, Obviously, we need those ones.
Yes.
14.
Would you like me to do it? I'll do it here.
Yep, you can do it there. Okay, so that is
1 dies.
1 dies, and 1 is down to 1 wound remaining. Yeah, you can leave it exactly where it is. Let's move on to the speeders next. 2 speeders coming in hot. We've got 12 shots from the Carrie's assault cannons.
I will choose to return fire.
Return fire there, perfect.
Because you are within 8.
Yes, you are. So do you want to...
Yes, excellent.
Shall I do my shots first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so 3 is to hit. Remove these. And then strength is 6, so 2s. And 1 rending. So that is... I'll mark these for now. So 4, 6, 7, and 1 rending. And then we've got 4 and 4 from the assault cannons, which are twin linked. 2 misses, and then strength 7, so 2s to wound again.
2s to wound.
Okay, so 2 more rending, and these are 2 ups.
Oh.
You can use my dice, so it's easier.
I will use your dice.
Do you want to do this first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have cursed them yesterday, so it's okay.
So 2 ups. That
so
is
1 dice, 1.5
1.5 dice, and then
these are rending,
so 4 ups.
We're fine.
All passed. So 1.5 again. So 1's dead, 1 moves onto there, and that is done.
All right.
Perfect. So now it's your time to shine.
Yes, return fire. So I'll do the heavy Alchem Flamer first. So
Lovely.
D3 shots. That's the big 3.
Big 3. Yeah.
Excellent. And this is Fleshbane. So 2s.
2s and
No
rerolling
because
you're
I'm not within 12 of
12.
Typhus. So that's 2 saves so far.
Is it get shot? Does it have get shot?
The heavy Alchem Flamer, it is get shot. I rolled a 1, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Yeah, no,
So-
you need to roll separately.
D3,
separately.
D6, sorry.
No.
He's fine.
Okay.
Excellent. So that's that. Then we'll do the Death Clouds. So they've got 3 left. Oh, 4, because you would have shot at the same time as you.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 shots.
Lovely.
So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11 shots. Death Clouds are poison, so 3 up. No +1 because I'm not within 12.
No, and I think you have to re-roll against Automata, right? It's not against...
Dreadnoughts, Automata, I have to reroll against. So you are just cavalry.
Okay, perfect.
So it's okay.
So those go in there.
More. And then just the grenade launchers
Yeah,
left.
which is 8 shots.
Which is...
no, you would have had 1 more at that point.
1 more, yeah.
So 12 shots.
So 12 shots. So 4, 8, and 12. Excellent. Obviously going for the crack one here.
Okay.
There we go.
Strength 6, isn't it?
Sorry, the Toxin one. Strength, well, no, it's poison 3 up anyway.
Poison 3 up, okay.
So I've got to hit you first on 3s.
Lovely.
Excellent. And then I'm going to wound you on 3s. And there we go. So that many 3 up
do all
saves.
these, yeah. So
Yeah.
3 ups. And 3 ups.
That's really good.
Just
Wow.
1.
That is a really good
I
roll.
think this one was on 2, wasn't it?
Yes, so he's down
just
to 1.
That was a very good roll. Okay, nothing more shooting into them, so you can do a leadership test because you've lost 2 in total there.
Yes.
And they're not, they do have inexorable and all that, but they're fine.
They're fine.
Perfect, so they are okay there. I don't think I'm in range to do some pistols. I'm about to charge over there, so nothing to do. Can't do any pistols here. Can do pistols there, but you've already reacted, right? So you won't be shooting back. So you might as well shoot into them. So you've got 15 shots in total.
Pistols.
So 5 and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Might as well.
Might as well.
So hitting on 3s.
Your happy days.
Yeah. there.
And
And then
wounding on
4s to
fours.
wound with this reroll. Oh, this reroll. And then these are off, off, and off.
Alright, so how many is that?
So that is
It's
5 wounds, please.
I'll do it on normal Marines with the Feel No Pain. So 2 Feel No Pains. So 2 Marines.
Two are perished. Okay, not enough to take a leadership test.
No.
That is the end of the shooting phase. Nothing else I can do. Some quick charges. Basically, they can't fail, so they're going in.
Yes.
Those 2 assault squads can't fail, so they're
Yes.
going in. They're just an inch
You
away.
owe me 15 Toxin bomb results.
Oh, that's true. Is it just against the first units?
I will check, but we'll see.
Okay,
You're
so
probably going to do it with this guy's first.
I'll do it with the 5 and do it
Yeah.
on camera. So every one I take a wound, only vulnerable saves are allowed,
Only
which I
vulnerable
don't have any.
So 1
So
dice.
that is 1 perished.
And I will
And
check
then we'll check if the next unit does it.
Yes.
And then these guys are going to... I think I can charge both, right? No.
No, because it doesn't prohibit. It won't prohibit you from completely going.
tumbling.
Yeah.
I am going to go into...
If it makes you feel any better, they have nothing. They have nothing because their sergeant's dead.
Okay.
So this will only benefit you for the purposes of last man standing of which one you want.
Okay, I'm going to go for the tactical squad.
Yeah.
So I'll roll for that. I don't think I can fail with a +2, but no, they're definitely in.
Oh, sorry. I will Overwatch over here, by the way. I should
Okay,
mention that.
you can't, right? Because you overwatched over there, right?
I return fire. Over
You
there.
it's 10-5. Okay, so you can
I'll
overwatch
Overwatch
there.
over here.
Perfect. Okay, we're back, and we have Pride of the Fury of the Legion as well, because he basically acted as he hasn't moved, or hasn't moved last turn.
Yes.
So a total of 13 wounds. So
Plus
I'm going to do
3 dice from the Toxin bomb.
3 dice from the Toxin bomb, because it doesn't say anything that it's multiple combat.
Every time you charge me. It's just,
So we're going to do 3 at a time because I don't want to go into my Artificer armor because I want to take.
okay.
I want to have those lightning claws available for that.
That's
so.
oh, well, there you go.
What is going on? And then 3 up, and then 2 ups here.
He
And
dies.
he dies. Okay,
Just
so that's the unit entirely dead from Overwatch. But we can move into combat.
Yes, over there.
So how many guys do I have there? I've lost 4, right?
So you've lost 4, so you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
7 guys.
Because
Okay,
once you
so 1,
push
2,
in,
2, 4,
yeah, you're
6,
you're fine.
7, 2.
I could
So 6, 6, and 6. This would be the 3 attacks from each one. Then I do have unwieldy on my sergeant. So
sergeant.
hitting on 3s. No, hitting on 4s. Sorry.
4s because we're the same.
Yeah, we'll both be striking at the same time. Okay, and then I think there was a 3 there. And then 4s re-rolling.
4s reroll.
4s re-rolling. Okay, there we go. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds for now.
I'll do 4 on my sergeant.
Okay.
Because he strikes at the same time as you, so that's fine. So he does die. Well, feel no pain. No, he's dead. So my sergeant's dead, but he still gets a
Why
strike.
did you do 4? Why did you randomly do 4?
Because up to my initiative.
Oh yeah, okay. So you rolled them at the same time.
So my sergeant does die, but he is.
Yeah, but what we don't know is if you would have rolled a 1 to start off with. That's why you need to do.
It's fine. It's
No, I mean, but that would then be another 1 dead. That's
oh,
what we
I
mean.
see what you mean.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh,
But that's
my
why I
apologies.
found like, why is that weird of he's doing that?
That's a very good
Yeah,
point.
look, that 1 or 2 roll a dice on a 5 or 6. It goes into the next one. Nope, that's fine.
I realized that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
speed it
that's
up
why
a
I'm
bit.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just speed it up a bit.
And then you do
My
have a couple more to go through,
so
right?
4, 5, 6. So 7. So 3 more.
3 more. Yes.
So 3s and then 5s.
Feel no pain.
No. So these 2 are died.
Okay, so 3 in total, right?
3 in total. Yep.
Okay.
And then I get to smack you back.
Yes, you do.
So
you
I've
do
got-
have your sergeant as well, remember?
Yeah, he would be there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks normally. So we'll
Okay.
do 7 first.
Mhm.
6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Nice.
2 hits and 4s to wounds.
3 hits.
3s, why 3s?
Oh,
No, 4s.
yes, 4s. I freaking hitting on 3s. You know why? Because it was this over here.
Yeah, and then 4s to wounds.
4s to wound.
No wounds. And then you do have your Apothecary with 3 attacks.
3 attacks, yeah.
Yep.
Apothecary, hitting on 4s. Nice. Wounding on 4s, rerolling. Nice.
1 wound.
And then my sergeant
Should
You're
pass.
My
And then your sergeant's
got 2 attacks, right? Yeah,
Yes.
2 attacks. Hitting on 4s, no. So
nothing.
You
So
win.
now I do have my sergeant.
Oh, you still have your Thunder Hammer, yeah.
No, my
Your
Power Fist. So 2 attacks standard, 1 for charging.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits and 2s to squish. Double
Oh,
1,
double
obviously.
1.
Okay, so I win by 2 because you have a Vixilia and I
Yes.
don't. So take a leadership test, please.
I will indeed. Huzzah. 5.
Reroll that one.
I think unless I roll a 1 or 2.
Okay, so fair. So 1d6 each.
Yeah.
I am 5,
I'm
and
a
you
3.
you can re-roll that.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. A
3.
3.
So I cut you down, yeah, because we both add our lead. This is the good thing, because this is the end of my turn, which means I could get that one at the end of my turn instead.
Yes, you could.
Instead of this one, because I don't feel really
confident.
Yeah, I feel confident of
Yes,
the other way around. I feel confident of getting that. Okay,
Yeah, so you could capture that.
What we are going to do is we're going to do the rest off camera. So we're going to do command squad into the tactical squad, which there's not going to be a lot. I will be doing. We'll come back.
Well, you're going to charge them, weren't you? It's true.
Yeah, I have charges, just haven't moved them. So we'll move them in. We'll do that off camera, and we'll come back for this combat. And we're back, and as you can see, no tactical squad. Now, I didn't kill them all off. I left it on 1. You did fail your leadership.
And then the sergeant was like, cool.
Yeah, I didn't cut them down, and then you did run
off the board.
2d6 and run off the board. Yeah. So I was lucky there. Okay, so we're going to go into this mismatch of attacks. Now, charging in has actually put your rad grenades back on, right?
Yes, it has.
So on with the rad grenades again, because obviously as soon as they are charged or get charged, first round of combat.
I also have to give you a leadership check.
Yes, you have to do one, and I have to do one.
Yes,
so
I'll do
psychic power for Typhon.
He's fine.
Fine, and I want to force my axe, which is
your leadership 9.
This leadership 9, so D3
he suffers perils of the war.
D3 into the unit
2
is 2, so
which kills that last guy.
this guy. Okay,
they are no longer in combat. Cool.
They're not longer in. Are they in combat? Because you do have to consolidate, right?
Well, I didn't kill you.
No, now, or is that off?
I think they're no longer in combat.
Okay, yeah, because there's no one within.
There's no one within an inch of them.
An inch, yeah, perfect. Okay, that's cool.
The only thing what would happen now is in the consolidation phase, they just run that way instead. The Deathshroud would go that way.
Okay, perfect. So we go to initiative first.
Yes.
So at initiative step, yeah. So comment if we're doing this wrong, but I guess there's nothing within an inch, so you can't really combat or do any initiative steps when there's nothing within an inch.
Yeah.
So
I think that's how it is.
Yeah. So we're going to go into Typhon.
Yeah. So I get
who has highest initiative?
D3 extra. So an extra 2.
2 and extra 2.
Excellent. So I have 4, 5, 6 attacks.
Perfect.
1, 3, 4,
Hitting
5,
on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Let's see if we can do the same as before.
Oh,
okay, so 2 misses.
That's
and
2.
then Fleshbane, right?
Yeah, so it's rolling on 2 is rolling 1s.
Re-rolling 1s.
Don't. Oh, okay.
Re-rolling 1s.
1. Okay, same as before.
Same as before. I don't think I'll do it. And also, it's going to instantly kill me.
Yes.
So, first one, 5 up. Passes. Second one.
Okay.
Passes.
Okay.
Third one.
Okay.
Passes.
Okay.
What
this
is
okay.
going
This
on?
is okay. Oh, thank God for that.
What is it? Is it a 4?
It's a
Okay,
4.
so he's instantly killed. Okay, that was actually quite intense. Perfect. So that's all his attacks.
Yes.
Now we both strike at the same time. You do have a better weapon skill than myself. So you have 3 attacks each?
I have 3 attacks each, yes.
Okay, so we'll do it off camera. We'll come back for the wounds because I am going to trigger, obviously, the Inducti special rule and get my feel no pain. And if I pass any of those feel no pains, basically I will score a point. Okay, we're back and we've done all the smaller attacks. I still haven't done my unwieldy attacks. No. These are the amount of attacks I've done with my chainswords and heavy chainswords, which don't have any AP. So you can actually do 2 ups there.
I'll do this, yeah.
And that all passed. Now, he's done a total of 14 wounds back. Proof of Valor makes me have a damage mitigation of save over 5. 14, I need to pass 4 of them.
Yes.
Then have Stubborn.
Yes.
At leadership 8.
Yes.
So I need to pass.
You need to pass 5.
This is the most important bit. Pass 5 to have at least 1.
Your sergeant alive to attack.
Okay, so that's the unit dead.
Oh no.
Because that is 3 and that's the unit dead. Before the sergeant can do, before I can prove the Valor. That wasn't a very good thing to do. But look, I needed to test things out and I didn't test it right. So they're dead.
I mean, on the bright side, if you didn't do this, I would have charged you anyway next time.
Yeah, the good thing is that you can't capture this.
No,
so that's not a very big problem. There is still one there, one there. And one there, and one there, and you only have that unit left to capture.
That's my only line unit.
It could be interesting, because I have more line than you at the moment. What I am going to do is I am going to remove that objective.
You're going to score this
for a 2-1 lead for yourself. On to turn 3 for the Death Guard. coming up. Movement now over for turn 3. One more turn after this to go, and Death Guard are now scratching their heads because it can be quite tight. Even though there's less units on the table for the White Scars, there is a possibility of me scoring more objectives than him because he just has one more line unit and one objective nearby. Apart from that, he will probably get that one, but they can move on to this one later on and score this one as well.
Absolutely.
But you do have Break Their Lines, which is the one
deciding factor.
The deciding factor. So this Dreadnought.
If you would have killed that Dreadnought,
it would have been 3-3 at the moment.
It would have been 3-3.
Okay, so movement-wise, these guys have just stood on this objective so that the Assault Marines, even though they come in, the resilience of this unit will basically deny the objective. We've got the Grave Wardens moving up towards the Assault Marines, which just behind,
hopefully
just behind there, just pick them off. And then the Tactical Squad has moved up, even though they are still within 3 inches. The 3 Land Raiders have basically shuffled up to get line of sight onto the Speeders here.
Yes.
And again, the Grave Wardens have moved up the field now to try and give a bit of pressure. As they moved, I did react back with my Despoilers, and then this Rhino has moved flat out, trying to go in for probably a ram next turn. And talking about rams, we're going to ram over there this time because they haven't disembarked. I haven't got any more reactions, so I sadly can't do a Death or Glory there.
So it's going to be D6 hits onto you. It's 5
Tasty
hits.
5.
At strength 6.
Yeah, because you're always rounding up. Yeah.
So looking for 2s. So that is 4 saves.
4 saves. So 3 ups. All passed, but I do have to take a leadership straight away. I am stubborn.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
And I move an inch away from you.
Perfect.
Excellent. Well, that was that.
And what else do we have?
Oh, we have got all the shooting now, I think.
All the shooting. Okay, let's do the lance cannons, which we know we are going to do.
I'm just curious, who's within 18? Okay, they're all within 18, so that's
yes, everybody's within 18.
That's good.
Is that for the grenades?
Yeah, for the grenades.
Okay, perfect.
Because everything else is template, obviously.
Okay.
So we'll do this one, this boy first.
Yep.
So he's going to shoot his lance cannons into your bikes.
Perfect. And the heavy bolter.
And the heavy,
don't forget about the heavy bolter.
Don't forget the heavy bolter. So hitting on 3s, that's 3 hits. And splatting on 2s.
Splatting on 2s, yeah.
That's
2. 2. Nothing you can do.
Heavy bolter.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. With twin linked. Yep. And 2s. No, 3s, sorry.
3s, yep. That's
3
4.
saves.
4 saves,
Sorry,
right?
4 saves. I can count.
That's 1 wound on 1.
Yeah, because they've got 2 wounds each. Remember, don't forget. And then we're going to do the rockets.
Yes, please.
So just 2 rockets. Hitting on 3s.
Which are the missiles just on that side there.
So 1 missed. And wounding on 2s. 1 either 2-up armor save or just take the guy on 1 wound.
I have to take this one because he's wounded, so I have to take that one. Perfect. And then you do have some more lance cannons.
We do have some more lance cannons, indeed. So we're going to do this guy as well. He's going to shoot all 4 lance cannons into them.
Okay, all yours.
Normally you would get a cover save.
Now, the problem here is that has more shots in the sense that it's twin linked.
Yes.
But I do still have 1 save, one alive.
Yes.
Which makes more sense to do the Shrouded now, as these guys have Harbinger of the Legion, so they reroll Shrouded. I think it's better to do it now, because that means that I have more survivability of having 2 on the table, even though it's quite difficult to do. I think I'm going to do it now. So statistically, it's better doing that now. So 4 lance cannons hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir. So all hit. And wounding on 2s, because he has sharpness 7.
Yep.
So 1 wound.
3 wounds,
sorry, 3
right?
wounds, 1 failed.
1 failed. Do I get cover saves?
You don't, because you're anti-grav.
They're also anti-grav, right?
Anti-grav.
Okay, so 5 ups re-rolling. 5 ups.
Re-rolling?
Re-rolling.
No.
No, so that is him dead, and he is down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yes.
Which isn't good.
Not off to a great start.
And then the Spartan basically is going to finish it off, I guess, right?
Yes. Interesting choice here. So you know what I think I might do?
Yeah.
I'll fire this one.
Okay.
Would you be able to see him, or was that? I think.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
And I'll fire the other one into the back squad actually.
Into the back squad.
Yeah. Into them.
Take this off.
Because I think if I can charge that and then maybe get a bit closer to you.
Yeah, definitely. That's no problem.
See what happens. So 2 shots, twin linked, 1 hit, 2 hits, and then 2s. Oh, we just about done.
That's him dead.
Heavy bolter into the back guys. So twin link.
My dead pyre.
Dead pyre, slowly and surely.
And this is going into
the spoilers or the inductor.
This is what, the heavy bolter? Okay.
Yeah. So 3 saves.
3 saves.
And then 2 las cannons into the inductor. 2 hits. Oh, sorry, one hit, twin linked, hits, and then what? 2's to kill. No, so 1 last cannon squad into the inducti.
Everything's gone in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't want
one's
to kill.
dead.
I don't want
one
to.
dead.
Yeah.
Intervening models, right? So
Yeah.
6 up.
So
no,
one dead.
so one's dead,
And then 3 heavy bolter saves.
into them as well.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
3 ups, 2 dead. One.
Because I don't want to. I don't want to
sergeant,
kill
2.
the speeder because I think I'm going to charge it.
Okay. So that is 3 dead. That
Yes.
means I have to do leadership here.
Yes.
I have to do a leadership
Nowhere
nowhere else.
else. No.
So leadership here because that's the end of your shooting phase, I believe.
It is indeed.
They
run.
only 1 d6.
Only one
Only
D6.
1 d6. That is 5.
That's a 5.
I think that might be out. Live on camera here. Yes, that is out. So that is that unit. I think that could probably be the game.
I think
Because I needed. There's nothing that can score this now.
nope.
I have 1 unit that can score. I still have 2 units that
Still
can
have
score.
to- well,
So-
it depends what they're gonna. It's true. I have to shoot them.
Yes,
You have
that's
the grave
true.
ones.
Okay, so we'll shoot that. That doesn't really bother. We'll do it off camera because there's off shots again. But there is still this command squad which can capture this one and can then capture this one.
Yes.
So let's see how that goes. On to that shooting. We'll come back for a little update on that, and then charges from the Grave Wardens going into there.
Yeah, the Grave Warden's going to go into there. We'll shoot that, but they're just going to charge that. There you go. Will you Overwatch me? I assume?
Yeah, because you haven't shot with them, right?
No, I didn't want to kill you.
You didn't want to kill
No,
them.
I wasn't going to shoot you.
Okay, cool. Before I remove the incubi, feel no pain from Koresh again. Obviously, the last cannon can't get it, but these can. So
You need to save one.
I need to
of these.
save 1, basically. I don't. So they run off the table. Okay, we're back, and a lot of shooting from them.
shooting.
And
Yes.
he's opted to Snapfire like people are doing.
Yes.
Again, comment and let me know what you think.
I still feel dirty. I don't think it's
And snapshots, if you are within 8 inches of the unit can basically
Snapfire.
all Snapfire. So he's Snapfiring there, and he's done a total of 28 wounds. Now I overwatched with my speeder. I've done 5 normal saves and 1 rending there. So 1 4-up, please.
1 4-up. If not, the guy dies. Huzzah.
No, so he dies, and then you've got 5 2-up saves, please.
5 2-up saves. Hey, it's enough to kill them.
It's enough to kill them.
It's enough to kill
Could be a bad roll.
Let's see if we get some dice here. Excellent. 1 2 3 4 5. Let's see. I'll do it over here.
That's
Ooh,
another
almost.
one. Dead. Okay, so 2 dead. That's a lot of extra attacks gone. Okay, now I do have to do 28. This is 10. So
Yes.
I'll do my Artificer armor first. So 2 up, 2 up. He's dead.
He's dead.
And then these are 3 ups. So that's another 2 dead. So that's down to 4 left now.
4 left. And then this again. They're all 5.
Still left, and then I take 2 off.
And
And
that's
2
another
more.
2 more.
So
2 left.
2 left. Perfect. And I do have to do a leadership test there now,
Yes.
which I pass.
Pass.
Okay. I don't know if you can see me now.
I can't see you now. No.
Okay, so you
So-
can't charge.
No, I can't.
Okay.
And even if I did want to charge, but I don't get the -2. I mean, it's like an 8, but no, I'm not going to charge you.
Perfect.
It's okay.
Okay, so attacks here then,
Yes. Well,
3
you hit me first.
because you're unwieldy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, I do need to check how many attacks a speeder has.
I believe you have 2.
Is it 2? I do have chainswords
You have
and stuff like
chainswords,
that,
yeah.
right? Okay, so 2 attacks.
And bolt pistols, I think. I don't know if you get that. I assume you might.
I do have bolt pistol and chainswords. Does
So
that
I think
mean?
you get an extra one.
Does it?
I believe so.
Attacks. Let's do 3 attacks.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Hit him
Yep,
on
okay.
4s and nothing.
Nothing.
Twinning. Reroll because of
Yep,
shred.
shred,
1
yep.
wounds. That's an interesting one. Let us know if we get the extra
That's fine.
attack for having a bolt pistol and the chainswords.
So my sergeant, so you got 3 attacks, then he charged.
Yep.
So
Hitting on weapon skill 4, so 4s, 2 hits.
2 hits.
And that's all you need.
That's what I need.
Strength 8, so 3s to wound.
3's to wound. And
That's
2
that.
wounds.
Perfect. So that's the speeder gone. He's the only one that survives in that corridor between the 2 rock formations. Remove that. You can move, consolidate. Yep.
That way.
Perfect. And that is removed there. Perfect. So he can't charge. You can't see me over there anymore. That is the end of turn 3. Only the command squad left on my side. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ding. And he's removed that one to make it 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. On to turn 3 for the White Scars. Coming. Okay, movement now over. Only 2 units on the table. The Soul Squad have moved over. Going to go into the Tactical Squad, so I assure them, or if I do a lot of damage, or at least hold them for 1 more turn, that means that they can't go on to this objective. That will automatically win him the game. And as for my command squad, I've run up and basically hid as best as possible while still grabbing the objective, which I'm basically already removed because that is the end of my turn 3.
Yes.
Now, one more turn to go, which you're going to go into straight away. There will be some moving, trying to get line of sight onto the command squad, and obviously trying their best to hold the line. Because if I move next turn onto this one, that's going to be the last turn. I do need to take him off.
You will kill him.
Yeah,
you will
hopefully kill him. That would take me to 3-3.
3-3.
But you do have still more on the table. So
last man standing.
Last man standing, which I think is going to be an automatically win to you right now.
I think so.
Unless I do...
It's that damned Dreadnought.
Yes, it's that damned Dreadnought, basically. What I am going to do is I'm going to charge there really quickly, which I forgot to do. So charged in, and then I have my Sergeant's gone, so I have 3 attacks. Do you want to Overwatch? Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, should I? Or should I'm entertained by this.
So it's 30 shots, right?
Yes.
Because you've acted as you haven't moved.
And I'm with
okay, let's do that off camera. Okay, we're back. 15 wounds from Overwatch. Ouch, 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 because basically they acted, they haven't moved, so they get 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting 3 pluses. There's no Artificer arm anymore. And that's him. That's dead. So that speeds up the game quite a lot. That means that you probably will be running. Can you measure? Because that would be basically the game. So if you move...
Yeah, if I run 11, I'm within
11, you win. So that basically concludes the game, because that means that you will score another point, taking it to 4-3. Even though I move on to here, would be... No, 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
4-2. That would get me 4-3.
Over there.
4-3. And you would get the point for having more on the table than me, taking it to 5-3.
It's very unlucky that there wasn't who kills more. Because if it was who kills more, I think you would.
No, you still kill. I haven't killed anything.
Right, yeah.
Your army is still on
them. You would kill them.
Your army is still on the table. All your army is still on the table. But what has been the game changer, which we're going to talk about, is the Dreadnoughts. But final score, I think we're going to call it 5-3, because the veteran squads will probably kill that, especially with my Paragon Blade. And I would be scoring that at the end of my turn 4. 4-3-5 for having more units. Good game. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game, and a win. A brutal win to the Death Guard. Not on points, though, because now off camera we've been talking about how much the game could have changed with 2 pinnacle moments.
Yes.
The Librarian just hitting you once.
Didn't even hit
back. No, I know. The Librarian hitting you once back.
Yep.
In the sense that I failed my 4 attacks back at you.
Yep.
And then instantly killing Typhon. That would have been a point for me. But the most important thing is not killing the Dreadnought with all those rending attacks, which you did do a very good move using your special reaction and getting that 4 up, feel no pain, because that was the last wound. You did pass one of those 4-ups, if I remember correctly.
I passed 3 of them, actually. 3 of the 4-ups.
3 of the 4-ups, okay, so that's quite difficult. And if I killed that, it would have been a draw.
Yes.
If I killed Typhon, it would have been a win for me. So even though you've basically nearly tabled me apart from the command squad, it could have been a win for the White Scars. That's how this mission works, I think.
It was it was mission secondary as well. If it would have been a kill more mission, we worked it out. I've only killed 3 units. Yes. Because of your Rite of War.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. So yeah, you would have been the 2 bikes.
And the speeders.
So taking the 3, and I would have killed more units.
Yeah, because you had the two tactical squads, the Dreadnought.
Yes.
You've left 2 rockets on the board, which you could have killed.
And I would have killed the last remaining
Grave Warden.
Grave Warden as well. So I could have won that, but today wasn't my day. It started. Let's start from the very beginning. Stealing of the initiative. Even though I don't believe you, it's not like a super optimized shooting list that you have, but having 4 8s, 12 las cannons being fired at you.
Yeah.
After stealing of the initiative, out in the open, not hiding away.
It hurts.
Plus a unit of missiles which go straight through my armor. Did hurt. And like we were talking in the break, like it's not about you going first, it's about you having 2 shooting phases before. So swapping it round, me having 2 shooting phases before your second phase is huge. I think my plasmas would have probably shot at least once or twice. They run off the table as well. There's so many things have run off the table. They run off the table. My last unit ran off the table as well.
Your Inductor had no interest in proving their valor.
My Inductor just went like, I'm going, because what I was going to do is I was going to just charge my Inductor into your guy at the very end, and then obviously my my veteran squad would come around and scoop that objective. I don't know, there's been so many moments where it could have changed drastically, but it wasn't my day. But look, epic moments as well, like my librarian surviving the first round of combat with Typhon.
That was insane.
Was insane.
You almost did it twice.
Oh, would have been
you
so
were one
good.
of doing it twice.
And then obviously that Dreadnought. I think that Dreadnought has to be your man of the match, just because
for sure.
he survived so much rending shots, so much. Imagine 3 of those speeders just firing at that Dreadnought whilst he moves forward with his reaction, just firing all the sparks coming off the armor from all those assault cannons and auto cannons, and then a squad of veterans just coming over those speeders straight away from the fumes, charging in and not being able to kill it down. So that's your man of the match. I don't care what you say.
I think so.
That is your man of the match.
I remember looking at it, I'm like, I could do Remorse or something. That would be pretty cool. He's probably going to die to the lightning claws, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah. And that ends up being the the play of the game. I'm like, wow.
I told you a couple of times, check that it's not just infantry. There's so many things that's just infantry.
You could do it to a vehicle.
I
don't know how you do it.
Unless we have something wrong, but maybe I think Feel No Pain actually states maybe that
give it to vehicles.
Maybe something like that. Apart from that, we on my side, I think it's the tactical, the command squad, scoring 2 objectives, killing a lot, especially the dreadnoughts as well. So it is what it is. That is how basically it works, and I think we've had a glorious game anyway. So that is the end. If you have enjoyed it, leave a comment, and obviously if you have any comments about the snap firing of claimers.
I personally don't think it should be like that. Like,
no.
I'll choose to optimally snap fire. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. If it's legal, if it's maybe, what are your opinions? Yeah. I think it's not supposed to be like that, but maybe it is like that.
If it is like that, then it's like that.
There's been 2 chances to FAQ it. They haven't FAQ'd it, so it is what it is. Anyway, everyone, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next Power Report very soon. Goodbye.
See you guys.